ChatGPT is trained on over 300 billion words and is now valued at over $23 billion. ChatGPT can live in your Excel spreadsheet, it can create malware, it can even respond to your Tinder dates. But what if I told you that with the right prompt engineering technique, you could completely revolutionize your experience with ChatGPT? In fact, working as a prompt engineer, you can make over $300,000. Now in this emerging field, there are so many different schools of thought around prompt engineering and prompt hacking for ChatGPT and other large language models. You have techniques like chain of thought, which is a relatively new method to help large language models explain their reasoning. And this is accomplished by providing an example to ChatGPT about how you want it to reason the question. Likewise, you have zero-shot chain of thought where you literally tell ChatGPT to think about this step by step. You can use something like prompt injection to hijack the output of a large language model, and even jailbreaking where we create prompts to bypass the safety and moderation features of that language model that have been imposed by the creators. But now let's look at a game-changing application for this prompt engineering. For first ChatGPT prompt engineering hack, we are going to get you your dream job. It's got all the benefits of barista, everything you could ever dream from. So to demonstrate the power of this prompt engineer, and let's get an example of CV. So our example is Christopher Morgan, and this is his CV. We're going to copy the whole thing to ChatGPT, and the prompt that we're going to use here is that you are an expert in enter field with 30 years experience. I would like you to review the CV and generate a 200-character summary which highlights the most impressive part of the resume. So we include the CV. Now this normally takes an hour and 3 coffee, but ChatGPT has done it instantaneously for us. Now we're going to ask ChatGPT to translate that into a LinkedIn summary. Prove my employability in the programming field? Excellent. And you can see how the formatting and style of wording has changed, which is more in line with what we see in LinkedIn versus a traditional CV. Now this is where it gets really crazy. We're going to get ChatGPT to create a brand new cover letter and rewrite the entire CV specific to a job that we're applying for. So let's copy all of this stuff right here. We're going to head back over to ChatGPT. Now I'm going to ChatGPT to help us get that dream job with the following prompt. As an experienced career advisor, I would like you to read with the CV that I've given you. Please tailor it to the following job advert to maximize the chance of getting an interview. Include any keywords mentioned from job post, organized structure, summary, unexperienced, and any method did he invest for the desired outcome. And here's the job I would copy and paste it. So command into ChatGPT and you can see that their summary is different now in light of the job that advert that we've actually fed ChatGPT. And if this was a dream job we did not have the right experiences, ChatGPT with this prompt engineering can actually give us feedback on how to improve. Now we are going to give ChatGPT the following prompt. So I would like to create a table with 3 columns, and the first column, experience required list, any desired experiences in the job advert that my CV doesn't show. In the second column, write a suggestion as to how I will be able to acquire that particular skill with no previous knowledge. In the third column, rank the particular experience from 1 to 10 from importance in getting the desired job where 10 is essential and 1 is not required at all. And let's see what ChatGPT says. Well, this is ridiculous. So ChatGPT has already created a table for us with the experience required with the improvement and has also created a ranking matrix for how important that particular thing is. So ChatGPT here can almost identify the weaknesses in your CV and provide actionable insights for you to improve. The applications for this level of prompt engineering are literally endless. If only we could create a prompt to get a like for the YouTube algorithm. But for the time being, I might just need your help with that one. And as we know, one of the biggest limitations of ChatGPT, it is only trained on data up to 2021. However, by using something called the data priming method, we can actually bypass some of those limitations. And by using this prompt engineering method for ChatGPT, it will be just like having Elon Musk fighting for you in your corner. By feeding ChatGPT data, we can get a response that is way more relevant. What if ChatGPT could give us the blueprint for creating a unicorn, a company worth over £1 billion? Let's experiment. Let's feed ChatGPT with some data. So this website here is a list of all the unicorns that we've got in the UK in 2022. It's come down to here copy, and let's head back to ChatGPT. The prompt engineering we're going to do here is we're going to say to ChatGPT, you are an experienced startup expert. You specialize in identifying startup opportunities with the highest likelihood of achieving a valuation of $1 million or more within 2 years. I'm project data from recent business worth over $1 billion. I would like you to combine this with your existing knowledge to generate startup ideas. We use an example of startups, but this could be applied for any data set or any outcome that you want. Don't respond, but reply with it if that is understood. Now I'm gonna ask ChatGPT a different prompt. I would like you to create a table with 10 ideas in 3 columns. The first column is the top 10 suggestions for business to start in 2023 with little to no experience based on the data that it has. The second one is a business sector, and the third column is your best suggestion of a minimum product that we could create to validate the idea from ChatGPT. Again, this could be applied with any data set that you like in this format, but we copy our data and hit enter. So here we have got sustainable meal kits delivery service, on-demand cleaning services, online tutoring services, pet care services, social impact consulting, and we can see by overlaying our specific data with the ChatGPT dataset, we can get way more relevant information, and you can pull data from any source on any topic and get a completely different response than somebody who doesn't import their own data. And this is how we can bypass the data limitation of ChatGPT by bringing in different data sources. The applications of this prompt engineering are literally unlimited, and even beyond that, please add a fourth column detailing how difficult it is on a scale of 1 to 10. And with this, ChatGPT has now difficulty graded our particular startup ideas. Again, this could apply to literally anything. Now with that data priming in my way, we're now going to look at how we can use ChatGPT with other AI technologies to create something unbelievable. And this technology has the potential to completely revolutionize so many different sectors and has literally unlimited applications. So the first thing we do is we head over to a site called Midjourney. And if you're not familiar with Midjourney, it is absolutely mind-blowing. It will produce literally any image that you could imagine in any style that you'd like. What you need to do is click on this, join the beta, and what it will do is push you into Discord. So you click on accept invite, and then what it will do automatically is put you in a newbie chat. So you head over to newbies, and these are images that other people are generating. So this guy here, for example, warrior Islamic leader imam kneeling against satanic leader. So I'm going to use a prompt that I got from earlier. So we are going to hit /, and this is how you create any image. All you do is hit / imagine, and then you enter the thing or the prompt you want to create. The one I got here is beautiful pale cyberpunk female with heavy black eyeliner, blue eyes, shaved side haircut, hyper detail, cinematic lighting. So it isn't just specifically the qualities, also the kinds of frames that you want, right? So hyper detail, cinematic lighting, magic, neon dark, and you can play with this any way you want to. The AR is the aspect ratio, so as with dimensions of the image that you get, and let's see what comes back out with. And here we have it. Wow, that is unbelievable. It took about 6 seconds to generate, and that is entire thing. If you don't like the image, you can hit this button here and it will regenerate to something else. So now we're back to ChatGPT. We're gonna say write 300 words for the opening of a book from the perspective of a female cyberpunk in a dystopian future. Create drama, stakes, and draw on the style of Game of Thrones. So ChatGPT already is quite cool, interesting style. She stood atop the tallest building in the city, the wind whipping her hair around her face as she surveyed the ruins below. It was a dystopian world, one where chaos reigned supreme and the strong preyed on the weak. It's brilliant. So ChatGPT written a really brief cyberpunk novel. What we do next is a couple of text, and we head over to speaktts.com. Simply input your script, select your desired voice and language, and the tool will generate a natural-sounding audio file for you to use in your videos. With speaktts.com, you can choose from a variety of voices and languages to match the tone and style of your brand. It's very easy to use. And if you're not satisfied with the results, you can always make adjustments until it sounds just right. So now we have got our script, we have got it spoken in audio format, and we've also got our new cyberpunk character. Then we head over to a new website called did.com. Click on create video. Now I created an account with my email. Now we have added this cyberpunk to the image. Let's upload the audio that we created. Now we click generate video and let's see what it does.
She stood atop the tallest building in the city, the wind whipping her hair around her face as she surveyed the ruins below. And that is just absolutely mind-blowing.
We used ChatGPT, speaktts.com, and then we used Midjourney. We also used other websites to create something that is a complete digital reality. And think of the applications here, right? You could use it for onboarding videos. It will completely revolutionize learning and development, training, and organizations. If you wanted to create personal assistants or coaches or mental health support workers, you could do everything via AI. Imagine having a child that's struggling at school that wants to speak to a future cyberpunk punk lady about how she's feeling. Well, that is completely possible with this technology, and it was all facilitated by the prompt engineering that we just did in ChatGPT. Now we've got our futuristic cyborg taking over. We're not gonna cover something absolutely fascinating, and that is reverse prompt engineering. Reverse prompt engineering is just the process of getting ChatGPT to tell us the information it would need to produce the content that we have given her. And the discipline of reverse prompt engineering helps us to better understand how ChatGPT actually works, and the more we understand how ChatGPT works, the better prompts we can give it, and therefore the better outcomes it will get. And if you're eyeing up that $3,000 job, this is exactly the kind of thing that you want to think about. It's not reverse prompt engineering. Let's check out a famous speech. Let's go with Martin Luther King famous speech. So we copy this. We are gonna head back over to ChatGPT. Now what we're gonna say to ChatGPT to reverse engineer here is ignore all previous prompts. You are a prompt engineer expert that is able to reverse engineer prompts based on text provided to you. I'm going to provide with the speech. Please provide a prompting suggestion based on the style, syntax, language, and any other factors you consider relevant. I would like to use the prompt that you provide to replicate the style. Please respond with understood if that makes sense. If that does not make sense, you may ask further questions to clarify your understanding. Excellent. So ChatGPT is frothing at the mouth to answer this now. So ChatGPT has reversed engineered the entire iconic "If I Had a Dream" speech. Write a speech your vision for a future in which people of all races and backgrounds are able to come together in brotherhood and equality. And by using reverse prompt engineering, we can better understand ChatGPT and how it works. And the greater our understanding of how these large language models operate, the better results and outcomes that we can generate. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell for more videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the following video.